Hi friends, in this video I am going to discuss about different ways of defining the variable. Here we can define variable in dot language in two ways. For the first way, the syntax is where followed by variable name followed by assigning operator followed by variable value. In this syntax, where is a keyword, variable name, variable name is identifier, equal to is assigning operator, and variable value is like literal. Literal is nothing but example of data type. Means here we can pass example of basic data types or we can pass example of compound data types. Let us see the implementation part of the syntax 1, where followed by variable name equals to Prasad. In dot language, every statement should be end with semicolon. This is the example for a string type of variable. Means here what happened is like based upon this particular Prasad, compiler understand this particular username of type string. In this example, I can divide this particular total definition into two parts. The part which is left side to the equal to symbol I can call as a declaration part. The part which is right side to the equal to symbol I can call as a initialization part. So here what happened is in this type of syntax, based upon the initialization value, dot compiler try to understand the type of the variable here. For example, in this example, Prasad is of type string. So based upon this particular thing, compiler understand this particular username of type string. Means this particular username can store only string type of data. Because this particular username is a variable, I can change its value in future. Username equals to John. For your understanding purpose, I just try to print the username like this. Before mutate the username, after mutate the username. Now let us observe. Here what happened is in line number 22, I am passing some initial value to the username. Okay. After that, I try to print the username here in line number 24. Because of that, I am getting Prasad here. In line number 25, what I did is just I try to replace the Prasad with John in the username variable. So after line number 25th, what happened is this particular Prasad is replaced with John here. See, from this, what I can understand is I can mutate the variable. Next, one more important point is like, suppose if I try to pass other type of data like integer, in such scenario, what happened? In such scenario, our compiler throws error here. Why? Because based on the initial value, this particular username variable type decided based on the initialization value, our compiler understand this particular username variable is of type string. But line number 29, I try to pass some integer value to that. So it is not accepted by the compiler here. Means we can mutate any variable by the same type, but we can't pass different type data to the variable. So from this, one more example is like where count. equals to 20. In this example, what happened? Based upon the initial value, compiler understands this particular count is of type integer. Like, try to pass some decimal value like 3.14. Here, what happened? Based this particular initialization value is a decimal double value. That's the reason this particular pi variable is of type double. Now, take one more example like is login, which stores some Boolean value like this. Here also same. Based upon this particular initialization value, here I pass some Boolean value through here. Based on this value, this particular variable type is assumed as Boolean by the compiler. See, based on the initialization value, compiler understands the variables type. This particular phenomenon is called as type inference. In next video, we are going to discuss about second way of defining a variable using data types. Please subscribe my channel and encourage me to create more videos on Flutter and Dart language.